Welcome back to the wood burner. All right, last time I guess I was talking to you guys about um, welding this. This is the bottom half of a propane tank here, and if you look right here, there's the top half of it. You see how I cut it off. Got to make sure that propane's completely out of it. I filled it up twice with water. I left it sitting inverted overnight because gas is heavier than air. So I had it upside down like this after the tube fills with water, and then I began my cut with my safety gear, and I cut the bottom out of it like this. There's the bottom. I'm sure I can make something kind of cool out of that. So cut the bottom so that it fit with the contour of the tank. The water heater tank, you can see up there where it comes through. And I was just kind of learning how to weld with that welder. And you can see where I weld and grind. But this was the hole right here where that steel pipe right there, sitting right there on top of the sawhorse, the big 4-inch, that went all the way through. And then where the other piece went, and there went a baffle through that. But anyway, I cut a piece off of that, and I put it in here for the stovepipe. And then you can just fit a 4-inch pipe on top of this, and that's the way I've always done it right there. Well, so if you have it inside the building that the water runs down the pipe, it's more likely to come out, run here, and go down instead of busting out your heater wood burning stove. Okay, this is going to be my combination clean out and an air adjustment, and it's going to go right in here like that. I'll put a butterfly valve in the front, and if I hold it like this, you can see how close of a fit I got. And then I'll move it to the other side. See, I don't have to do much filling with that. So you guys remember that this little flue that went down through the middle, all this color right here, that's all galvanized, so you need to grind it off or break it off before you weld. And then with these little purse welders, or little cheap welders, Harbor Freight welders, this is the kind of weld that you're going to get right here. You just have to keep dabbing at it. I found out that if I ground it down. You saw how much I ground it down on the last video, but I ground it down, and of course I had the ground clamp, the new one that I didn't install yet. So if you look at that weld compared to this, is a weld, and again, I am not a welder, but this is with that new ground clamp. And all I did here is take a wire brush to that and cleaned it up. I didn't even get off the slag or anything. I think slag's what you call it. But you can see the difference of when you get a decent ground clamp on those, because they come with a ground clamp that looks a lot like, well, I would say it probably is, it's jumper cables. So with these little cheapy welders, make sure you get your surface real clean, like this is right along here, and then you got a good ground clamp. Man, that made all the difference in the world. I just am amazed. So what I'm gonna do is I'll tip this thing up on the back, and you can see here I've already drawn my circle. I'll cut this out here, and then I'll continue it straight back for the length of this. So when this is welded up here like that, you can just reach in there with a little miniature rake or hoe or something like that and pull all your coals, old dust forward in here, and just pull it out through there. I still haven't made my latch yet on here. I was gonna do a test burn today, but it's just really blowing hard, super windy, and I don't want to deal with that. The possibility of a spark floating down the way. So, and this is all pecan wood, so it should smell pretty good. There's some. Yep. But I got it already ready to go. There's some husk off of the palm tree, and then small pecan limbs, so it should start up pretty quick. But not gonna do any of that today because the wind's just blowing. I might pull all my wood out and tip it over and cut this out and weld it in. So that's it for today on the little wood burner stove. I did heat it up one time, and then once I got it good and hot, I put some cooking oil on this so that it will not rust, because this is just gonna be an outside wood stove, and every time we cook on it, we'll just rub some bacon grease on it, or whatever we got. And that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.